Hi, nice to meet
Nice
you.
nice to see you again, my friend.
Yeah, yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
How was your day today?
Today I with my daughter went to the shopping mall.
Oh, very good. Did you
Yeah.
buy anything?
Yes, I bought a book for my daughter. The book is it talk about the United States.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, the book it was my daughter choose.
She chose it. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, what is it? Was it a children's book or was it
No,
more
maybe
of
it's
a?
yeah. I think it's not for children, but my daughter wants the book. I asked why you want the book, and she just said I want to know about something about the United States.
I think you told me, but I can't remember. How old is she?
Hello. Well,
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'm
yeah,
back. Okay. How old
I'm
is she?
6 years old. Yes.
6.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's very nice. Very nice. Well, if you want, we will jump right into the lesson that you've picked. If you want the recommending lesson, and then afterwards we can just talk like we did last time.
Okay,
Uh,
we can go for the lessons 26.
yeah, is that what you would like to do? I mean, I want to do it the way you want to do it. Is
Okay.
that how
Yeah,
you would like to do it?
I like the lessons.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Okay.
Do you have yours already up on your screen?
Sorry. Wait a second. I'm okay.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
I'm okay now. Now it's okay.
Okay. All right. So this is about recommending things
Yeah.
to people. Um, and so we'll do like we did yesterday, if you'd like, and we will.
Okay. So I be
Sure.
Dorothy, and we turn the role.
Okay, that sounds great. Go ahead.
Okay, Kevin. I want to work for company. Can you put in a good?
Yes, I can. I know a lot of people that speak highly of you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate. Perhaps I should talk with the owners.
I highly recommend it.
Maybe we could talk them. Maybe we could talk with them together.
That's a good idea. But if I were you, I would talk to them by yourself first.
Okay, I will. What about my re, re, resume?
Very good. Very good resume.
Resume. Can you give it to them?
Resume.
Resume. Okay, can
Very
you
good.
give it to them?
I can, but I think it's best that you give it to them in person.
I understand. Can you look at my resume first? Maybe you could recommend some changes to me.
I would be more than happy to do that for you. Just remember to be confident when you talk to the owners. Okay,
Okay.
you did very good. Resume is a
Resume.
hard word because it's really not an English word. It's one of those
Yeah.
words we adopted into English. It's French,
Yeah.
and it's spelled exactly like resume,
Resume the
which is
yeah
another
something.
word. Yeah,
Yeah,
resume means
resume.
to.
Just pass first and then resume.
Yeah, they're spelled the same way. Resume means to
Continue,
continue
continue
on.
the
Yeah, to continue
yeah
on. But resume is your written. I think in British and in many circles they call it a CV. You know,
CV.
yeah,
Okay,
CV.
CV.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes. Okay, we'll switch sides now, and I'll be Dorothy.
yeah. Okay.
Kevin, I want to work for Cambly. Can you put in a good word for me?
Yes, I can. I know a lot of people that speak highly of you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Perhaps I should talk with the owners.
I highly recommend it.
Maybe we could talk to them together.
That's a good idea. But if I were you, I would talk to them by yourself first.
Okay, I will. What about my resume? Can you give it to them?
I can, but I think it's best to you give it to them in person.
I understand. Can you look at my resume first? Maybe you could recommend some changes to me.
I would be more than happy to do that for you. Just remember to be confident when you talk to the owners.
Very good. Did you
Okay.
have any? So we'll go over all those phrases. Was anything unfamiliar to you? Have you heard of all those phrases?
Most of them I heard of, but I want to use them create a sentence by my
Okay, and
own.
we will do that. We will do that down in the exercises portion. Absolutely.
Okay.
Were you familiar with this? And as we were reading it, I didn't know if you've covered
Sorry,
this before. Um,
sorry.
when and the very last line, when Kevin says, "I would be more than happy," ha, have you ever heard that phrase?
Sorry, it's some connection problem. I can't.
You
I
can't
just
hear me?
can't.
Okay.
Yes, now it's okay.
Okay. In the last line of the dialogue, where Kevin says, "I would be more than happy to do that for you," have you heard
Yes,
that phrase before? More than happy.
more than happy. Yes.
Yeah. So it means I just didn't know if you covered that before, but people say that a lot. I would be more than happy, which is a funny
So,
thing to say, but
uh,
it just means I would be very glad to do that for you. You know,
oh, why?
more than happy. I don't know what is more than happy. That would be
Okay.
we. It doesn't make sense. It's more an idiom than anything. That particular one. I just wanted to make sure
Oh,
you heard that one. Okay, so let's go through those things and make sure that you know what they all mean. You said you
okay.
know what they all mean. We can just skip down to the exercise if you'd like. But
Okay. So we can do the vocabulary first, and
okay,
I will use the
great,
phrase or vocabulary and create a sentence by my
great,
own.
great.
Okay. Put in a good word. First read the definition of the vocabulary, and then I create a sentence.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Let's do that.
To say something good about someone. Okay, this is mine. And could you put a good word for my bro and with your girlfriend's friend? Is that right?
Right, right. It means more like to make a recommendation for. Yeah, but that is actually that's a very good non-business way to use
Okay.
that phrase. Very good. Okay, next.
Okay. Put in a good way just for the some business thing.
No, it doesn't matter. You use it however you want. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Speak highly up to speak well about someone and say really good thing.
Right.
Okay. Your boss always always speaks highly
Very good.
of your job.
Very good. Very good use of that phrase.
Okay, thank you. And perhaps used to express a possibility of doing something to recommend a possibility. Perhaps you should go up to the girl and get the number.
Very
Otherwise, yes. Otherwise, it's better than you just sitting here and do nothing.
very good. Exactly.
Okay. I have a question about the perhaps.
Yes.
The perhaps is used to express a possibility of doing something. Can I use this in this sentence? Perhaps I will not go to the dinner tomorrow. Can I use this?
You can if you're talking about it to a friend externally, like away from the dinner. If someone's inviting you, if you say, "Well, perhaps I will go," I think that gives them a different idea that you won't go. Do you know what I mean? You can say it. You can say it the way you said it. So, who are you going to talk to? Who are you saying that to?
Sorry, I don't understand. Can you speak slowly?
Thank you for telling me. I need to slow down sometimes. Perhaps.
Okay.
So the way you used it is correct. The way you used it is correct. But it really depends. It could have a different meaning if you were talking to the person that invited you to that dinner, Or if you're
to that
talking to
dinner.
your
Yeah.
friend who is also invited to the dinner, perhaps I will go too. You might say to your friend, and that really talks about a possibility. But if the
Possibility.
person who
Okay.
is inviting you to the party says, "Would you like to come to my party?" It depends on the way you say it. They may take that as a no, that I won't go to your party.
Oh,
But it really depends on the way that you say
oh,
it. Usually it means, perhaps I
oh.
will.
Okay. And if I say perhaps I will go to the dinner, maybe the people who invite me maybe take the meaning of
Yes,
maybe
correct. You're correct,
I
yes.
don't go. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
very subtle,
Okay.
very
Thank you.
subtle difference, Head, but I just wanted to, it depends on who your audience is in that case.
Okay. Thank you. Highly. Okay. Highly to great degree. Okay. Hmm. I highly agreed with your with the choice that you had made.
I think, I don't think they've given you a complete definition here. It does mean to a great degree, but there are only some words you would use highly with. Highly recommend, uh, hi,
Highly.
like they've used it.
So cannot use highly and agree.
I highly agree with it. Yes, you can.
Okay. I just said I highly agreed with what you with your the decision you had made. The sentence is right.
Yes,
Was right.
yes, it is. I'm sorry. I think it might be my headphones. I misunderstood what you said. Yes, that is correct. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Maybe we could. Okay. Maybe we could. Maybe we could have a picnic on in this in or on this
Very
Saturday.
good.
In or on.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay. And if I were you, I would to express what you would do. If I were you, I would go out for some shopping. If I were you, I would go out for some shopping, not sitting at home.
Very good. Yes.
Okay, thank you. What about what about what about we have we go what about we go to watch a movie? What about we go to have a to watch a
Very
movie?
good. Very good. Yes.
Okay, is that right? Okay, thank you. I think it's best to express what you think is the best thing to do. I think it's best. I think it's best we meet at the at this Sunday.
Okay.
At or on, maybe I
Try that one again. Let me hear that one again. I think it's best.
I think it's best that we will meet at the Sunday or
I think
on
it's
the
best
Sunday.
that we meet on Sunday. Yeah.
On Sunday, okay. I think it's best we will meet on the
Very good.
Sunday.
Yep.
On the Sunday. Okay. You could use to recommend or suggest something. You could take this book. You could take this book.
Oh,
it's
very
free.
good. Very good.
Okay. just to remember, used to tell someone not forget something. Just just to remember this Sunday, we will go to have a soccer
Right.
match.
Very good. Wow. Yeah, you didn't have much trouble with any of those. Very good. And
Okay, thank you.
so this was the exercise, was to do something like that, but you just did those things.
Okay, so maybe we can have
Yes,
the
absolutely.
conversation.
And when I saw these earlier today, I thought, oh, I'm very interested in your answers to these. How's that? In reality, I would be very interested in the first one. Which city would you recommend me to visit in your country, and why?
My country, okay. First, I think the Beijing is the first city. If you the first city you should have a visit.
And why?
Beijing. Because the Beijing is the capital of the China, and because China culture or Chinese culture.
There's also a lot of history in Beijing. Yes, much.
And you will see China culture or Chinese culture.
Very good.
Culture.
Yeah, I think that is one of the places I would really like to see, is Beijing. It's very big too.
Yes.
How many people live in? Go ahead.
China culture or Chinese culture?
Chinese culture.
Which one is right? Chinese culture. Okay, you will see a lot of Chinese culture in Beijing. Yes, because the city had a long history, and so many. Let me check how to say this. How to read this?
Scenic spots. Many scenic spots.
Yes, just like Great Wall, Gugong. Yes.
Very.
A lot of this spot for the foreigner.
There are many tourists in Beijing too, are there? Yes.
Sorry, tourists.
Yeah. Yes, I will.
Can you type it for me? Yeah. A lot of foreigners.
That's because we all know Beijing.
Yes.
We all have heard of Beijing.
Yes. But if you like to eat Chinese food, and I will recommend that you go to Sichuan.
Yes.
Sichuan province.
I know Sichuan food. Yes. Very good.
Yes. I went to Sichuan, the Chengdu and Sichuan several times, and sometimes one time I asked my colleague who lived in Chengdu, and I asked which spot do you recommend recommend me go to visit, and he said, just go to eat something. Don't go to somewhere to play. Just to eat something. Yeah, because there's a lot of the food, and it's really yummy.
Yeah. Is it better? Do you think it's better to eat in the markets, or is it better to go to a restaurant?
Market, because I think it's two kinds of the food.
Yes.
Restaurant, yes, because the Sichuan have a lot of restaurant, the expensive one, cheap one. They all offer the good food, but maybe if you want to see the Chinese people's life, and you will go to the market, or or maybe how
Street
to
food,
use it,
yes.
street food.
Yeah.
Yes. There are a lot of street food. It's really even I am
Right.
a Chinese people. I see a lot of Chinese food, but when I went to the Sichuan and the Chengdu, oh my God, a lot of food I never
I
saw
always
before.
enjoy when
I
I
never seen
visit other
before.
countries. The reason I ask is
Yeah.
I always enjoy to go to the markets and eat the food, and like you said, see how the people who live there really are. You know, um,
Yeah.
I imagine them eating these foods at their home. You know, but
Yeah.
very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. Let's look at the second
Okay.
conversation question.
Would you recommend it? Would you recommend learning English on Cambly to your friends? I think I have already
You have already, huh?
recommend my college to. Yes, but because I told to them there are a lot of good teacher on the Cambly, and there are different kinds of the teacher.
Right.
Yes, you were easy to find a teacher and have a conversation with them, and they are very patient, friendly, and did a good job. So I have already recommended my college.
That's very well. Yeah. That's very nice. But I think you're right. I think there are many different kinds of people, and most of us are patient. And you know, we have a Facebook page with just Cambly tutors, right? And it's funny to listen to the other tutors. So I see how they are too. I see how the other tutors are. I wish that we had something like Cambly where I could learn Chinese. I would like to learn Mandarin. I think this is a wonderful way to learn languages, but it's very difficult to find other than English. I already know English. I want to learn other languages too, and I think.
Yes, but I think maybe a lot of American people cannot speak Chinese.
Not many.
I think maybe even cannot the single word.
No, most cannot.
Yeah. So I think it's maybe it's difficult to learn English from in Chinese on the internet, because a lot of Chinese cannot speak.
You have to know a little bit of English to work on Cambly. I have some students. I have students that come on the free trial, you know, and the free trial. When you first started Cambly, did you get like a free trial, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And some people try it and they don't know English. They say, hello. And I go, hello, nice to see you. Hello. But sometimes they're children, you know, things like that. And it's nice. It's nice on my end to talk to people that are really developing, like yourself, and some people that just start.
Yeah. But I think Cambly maybe not fit, not the good choice for the children.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Yes.
But well, it depends. Now, I've heard some children that speak very good English and are very serious about it. Right. I have many students yesterday from Turkey. I had many students from Turkey, and they were children, and they were just having a party. They weren't studying English at all. It was like 5 of them. And they didn't. They weren't trying to learn English. They just wanted to play with their phone and talk to somebody.
So is a lot of the calling from China?
It's probably the biggest countries I see are China, Korea,
China, yeah, Korea,
Brazil,
Brazil,
Turkey, and
Turkey,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Brazil. I in my because I thought maybe a lot of American lived in Brazil. Is that
I
right?
don't know.
Because I found I figured out there are maybe not too much, but I figured out there are some English tutor just from the Brazil, but they are
Oh, really?
American, and they said they live in the Brazil. So I thought maybe there are a lot of Brazil.
I don't know. I know a lot of Europeans do live in Brazil, but I don't know too many.
Okay.
Personally, I don't know any Americans that do. But
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, I'm going to skip 3 because I think 4 is interesting. I would like to know
Okay.
which car, if I were to go to China, which car would you recommend me to buy, and why?
Okay.
Or would you recommend I buy
Let me
a car?
think.
That's another.
Okay. It depends on which city
If
you
I were
are
going to go
living.
live in Beijing.
Yes. Beijing. Oh, okay. Beijing, you maybe okay. How to say this? In Beijing, you cannot buy the car if you just want it. You will get the permission from the
really?
government. Yes, because
Too many
there are a lot of
cars.
people want to buy the car, so the government stop release the sometimes the permission to the people. If you want buy a car first, you will apply the how to say this car maybe
A
let me check how
license,
to
maybe? A permit?
yes, the car number.
Ah.
You will apply the car number. Yes, the first, then you will get. The government set a program and it's built in by the computer, and you will random choose someone will get the
Oh,
permission.
really? Like a lottery?
Yes, and yes, and you will wait for a long time. So maybe you cannot buy a car. Maybe if you want to buy a car, maybe 3 years,
Oh, wow.
4 years after you will get the permission. So, but in Beijing you can buy the how to say it? Let me check. Electricity car,
An electric car.
just like electric car, just like Tesla.
Yes, right. Like a Tesla.
Yeah, a Tesla. Okay, just like that. If you buy this kind of the car, maybe you will don't have the permission from the government, and the government maybe give you how to say maybe give you some money to
all
buy the
right.
car. For example, if the car if the car is maybe 10 or 100,000 and the government maybe give you maybe 20,000. Yes, the government will give back to your money.
They want to encourage that no pollution, right? Yeah, because very good. Very good.
Yeah.
I did see. I learned something. From you. I usually do. So we have another lesson tomorrow, correct? Right? Okay. Well, I'm very looking forward to it. I really, really enjoy talking to you, learning about you and the conversation, and your lesson was really, really good today. You did a great job today.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
I really like to
I did too. You. Tell your daughter to enjoy her book. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay,
you too.
Have
Bye-bye.
a good day. Bye.